Hello viewers, welcome to Hebrew class for beginners. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like and share to help a friend enjoy too. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos with our tutor Dan Goldstein. You can learn Hebrew to pursue your passion of traveling or living in Israel, to secure scholarship in United States, as they recommend Hebrew speakers for government-related careers. You can also take this challenge to enable positive mind growth, to succeed in business and technology, to read Hebrew, Bible, and literature with ease. All this at your own pace. We usually post the videos in a regular basis in Tutor Dan Goldstein-USA YouTube channel. Learn Hebrew for your personal and community benefits with a real tutor, teaching a real audience virtually. Welcome to today's class. Thanks for watching.
How did I get that so bad?
So this is another confusing pair that we like to review every day for a little while, and let's review it once more here. This is a kaf,
Oh, half.
Right. This is a kaf, and we need to somehow distinguish it from a vet. So here's our vet, and here's our kaf. Margaret, how can we tell the difference between a kaf and a vet, or even a bet for that matter?
Vet and bet.
The difference between a bet and a kaf.
Why is calf? Oh. Oh, for the bet,
Right.
I can see it has a what do I say?
An
Long
extended base.
at the base. It has a frame at the an extended frame at the base or at the bottom.
Well said. What about our friend the kaf?
For calf, okay, it looks like letter C inverted.
I think that's the most helpful way to think about it. Because of the base on the bet, it doesn't look like a letter C anymore, right?
Yeah.
But the kaf looks like a backwards letter C.
Yeah.
That's very helpful, actually. So, Margaret, did you just get onto a boda? Are you taking your Hebrew class on the back of a motorbike? Okay. All right, Margaret, you're up on line 7. Give us your best shot on your kafs and your chafs. Become the master of kafs and chafs. I'll get you started. Kal.
Ka.
Make your lamed. Let me hear the L. Kal. Kal. That might be a hard one also. We might be trying. Let me hear your lamed. Lamed. Kindly. Okay. Gideon, would you recite line 7 and we'll repeat after you.
Yes. That is call.
Kal.
Call.
Nice. Chal. Everybody repeat after Gideon. Chal.
Ka.
Call.
There you
Kal.
go. Kal.
The call.
Bichal.
Call.
Kal.
Hall.
Chal.
The hall.
Bichal. Now I'm going to make a confession to you. maybe I should have told you this to begin with, but the Kamatz has a different pronunciation in a few situations. And this is one of those situations where the Kamatz actually has an O sound. And rather than try and come up with a rule for it, there are probably just a handful of words where you'll need to know that it's pronounced slightly differently. The word coal, and in fact it's pronounced coal. And Joseph, you're with us now, welcome, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. So you'll be interested in this also, Joseph. We do have instances of the Kamatz where it's pronounced O. It's not as hard as like a holam, but it's more of like an O, kol, kol, chol, kol, bechol, kol, chol, bechol. And it means all, or in all instances, bechol, bechol. So we'll get used to those instances. There isn't a rule that I'm aware of right now other than familiarity and over time. But Gideon, well done. Kindly continue with line 8, please.
All right. That is K.
There you go. Che.
Hel.
That was a perfect chaf. Nice.
K.
Che,
Hel.
chel,
O.
o,
Hel.
chel,
Ochel.
ochel,
Ochel.
ochel. Nice, nice, nice. Now, we actually can move on to our next worksheet, and we'll give Joseph a chance. Fairly far down because we want to get some nun sofits in here for you, Joseph. We went all the way through nun sofit. We got our nun down and our nun sofit. We did some good review of how to tell the difference between a bet and a kaf, and also a tet and a mem. So we're starting to wrap our arms around that. And Maria also did an awesome job on patach and kamatz. So we're all moving along here. But Joseph, if you'd be kind enough to lead us in line 10, we'd be grateful.
Ganach.
So that's a perfectly understandable slip. How do we tell the difference between a chaf sofit and a nun sofit? So let's take a quick look together.
Ganan.
The chaf sofit and the nun sofit. What would be our best shot at telling these two apart, Joseph? The chaf sofit versus the nun sofit.
The half sufit looks like an elongated dalet,
Yes, it does.
while a non-sufit looks like an elongated zayin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. Very helpful. I always go back to a long roof and a short roof, but elongated dalet, elongated zayin definitely is helpful. Okay. Back to line 10 for you, Joseph.
Ganan.
Okay.
The second one,
Mm-hmm.
Adam.
And we would actually pronounce it Adam.
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 Yeah.
Din. Sorry.
Din. Din is the Hebrew word for judgment.
Dim.
Din.
Din.
There you go.
Yadayim.
Yadayim is the Hebrew word for hands. Together, yadayim.
Yadayim.
Nice. And actually, you begin to see like this daim, this is what we call a diphthong, where we actually have a couple of vowels coming together to form something new. So it's not yadayim, it's daim, like I, yadayim. And y'all pronounced it nice. The next one, hain. Nice. Next one, hain. Yeah, you might think so. Okay.
What's it in Hebrew?
It means they, feminine, like the women took a turn working on the shamba. They worked on the shamba. Hain ovedet bashamba. Okay.
Mehem.
Mehem, from them. Yeah.
Even.
Ah, well done. Notice that Joseph got the double segol rule correct. When you have two segels in a row, you accent the first syllable. Evan, Evan. Everybody together, Evan.
Evan.
So Evan means stone.
Evan.
Okay, Evan, there you go. Gideon, the line 11, please. Joseph, you want to give us a hand with this one?
Ha'ach.
Ha'ach, the brother. Together, everybody, ha'ach.
Ah.
I wonder if we lost Gideon.
Hey, I am there.
Oh, there you are. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, line 11, you want to try the second word, Gideon, on line 11?
Yes. Veha. They are.
And then we have to somehow spit out that chet, ve'ach.
They are.
Nice. Next one.
Vatach.
Beautiful. Together, everybody, vatach.
Batach.
Nice, nice, Maria. Nice, Joseph. Next one, Gideon.
Va.
It's just va, then you pronounce the yud like the y. Va-yo.
Vayova.
Vayohach.
And then be careful.
Vayohach.
There you go. Together, everyone, vayochach.
Vayohach.
Beautiful. Nice, nice. Next one, Gideon.
Tach.
Tach. And lastly,
Betach.
bitach. Beautiful. Gideon, I would say just in this class alone, you advanced with your pronunciations of the chets and the chafs tremendously. So, hungera.
Thank you.
We're going to look at our map of Turkey again. We started our discussion based on a biblical text that indicates a river flowed out of paradise, out of the Garden of Eden, and it separated into 4 tributaries or branches. And we learned the names of 2 of those rivers yesterday. We learned the name for the Tigris River and the Euphrates River. Namely, Chidekel for Tigris and Prat for Euphrates. So even within names of rivers, we can sometimes break down the word to learn lessons. And that's exactly what the rabbis did in the case of Tigris and in the case of Prat. There's a passage from the Gemara or the Talmud, and the Masechet or the volume is called Brachot or Blessings, and it's on folio 59b. And the passage will be read by Joseph for us. And this is Are you still with us, brother?
Yes, sorry.
Let's see, did we lose Joseph?
I'm here.
Oh, you're with us? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay. Can you see the passage? Do you need to, shall it be larger?
I can see it.
Okay. So are you struggling with this first word? So the aleph is silent and we just go my.
My.
And there's no way to know that. Yeah, my. Yeah, it's a special combination which ends up making the sound my.
My.
So
My.
Yes.
Tidehel.
And actually this is a chet, but your pronunciation was good and your accent was very good. Chidekel. Chidekel.
Hidekel.
Beautiful. Let's put that together, everybody. My chidekel.
My Hideka.
And let's allow me to give Maria some credit, which something that I'm noticing is, Maria, you have a very good ear for the Hebrew words. And it's obvious that your strength is in listening and in repeating the words. And that is an important skill as well as reading. So you should be encouraged by that. And if we go to Israel together, I'll count on you to help me understand what everybody is saying. Okay, let's continue, Joseph. My chidekel.
Hi,
Amar.
Hidekel.
Nice, Margaret. Amar, beautiful.
Rav.
Rav.
Hashay.
Now be careful with alephs. We don't say hey, we just pronounce the vowel. Ashe.
Ashay.
There you go. What is chidekel? What is the meaning of chidekel? Why is it so called? Rav Ashi, Rabbi Ashe said, Amar, and what did he say? She.
Sheme.
Yes.
Shememan.
Sha.
And give me the vav at the end. Shememav.
Shememav.
And by the way, Gideon, you asked me rightly about a similar combination in another word that you were reciting. Here is an instance where we have a kamatz followed by a yud, and it makes the ma, it joins together to continue to make the ma sound. Shememav.
Shememav.
There you go, well done. Next word.
Hadin.
Chadin. The.
Vechadino.
So I've noticed something that will be helpful to you, Joseph, is for some reason your kuf, you fall back to like a chaf sofit because again, it looks very similar. So you'll just want to be cognizant. There's the chaf sofit. I don't know, maybe it doesn't look a lot like a kuf, but the kuf has the K sound. So just be aware of that.
Yes.
but the pronunciation is going very nicely. Vikalin, everybody, Vikalin,
Vikalin.
and that means light. Rav Ashi said, its waters, Memav, in other words, the waters of the Tigris, are chadim, they're sharp, and kalin, and light. And the commentaries explain that they had a sparkling flavor to them. Like if you drink sparkling water, there's a little bit of a sharpness to it. You almost feel a burn in the throat, but in a very positive way, like full of energy. And Colleen means light. And the way the commentaries interpreted that is that you could drink a lot of this water and it would digest very well and it would agree very well in your stomach. So that's the way the rabbis interpreted out the word chidekel. They made a relationship between the chet, the dalid, and the word chod, sharp, or chadin, sharp. And the second part, the kuf and the lamed, they made a relationship to the word kal, or kalin, light. And they do something similar with prat, but we've gone over a little bit, and we can share some more about prat tomorrow, as well as some new information that I will reveal on the planets. But for now, I congratulate everybody on some beautiful progress today. I'm so happy to have everybody joining every day.